So I'll say like Elevate is really a great opportunity for young people to sort of like develop themselves and also build confidence. I feel like since joining, myself, I've grown like in terms of my like self-esteem, and also I feel more closely connected to my local community. And we had like a range of opportunities as well, and also a lot of like fun opportunities. Being able to know what's going on in the park, whether it's events or concerts as well, but also help influence some of like key decisions that will affect what's happening in the park as well. Elevate is a inclusive leadership program that is empowering young people to use their lived experience to sort of shape the decisions that happen around Olympic Park. And we get to be part of like strategic decisions that the park makes, and we just have to make sure that what they do meets the needs that the community wants. Yeah. Currently, I sit as chair, and that allows me to sort of sit on the main board for, at LLDC that manages the park. And that the board it has the different borough mayors from the East London boroughs, so Newham, Hackney, Wapping Forest, and Tower Hamlets. Sure. It was during lockdown, and during that time, there's a lot of mental health issues and social isolation because you're not allowed to walk out. But we were allowed that 1 hour exercise. So I used to just take walks at Olympic Park, and I always used to look at the new sort of construction and developments that was happening around the park during that time. And then 1 year later, I saw the opportunity to apply for the board, and then fast forward, I managed to get on and managed to be part of a lot of like community projects, and being able to like the ideas that we generate at the board, see them come to life as well. And yeah, and I feel more closely connected to the park now. Yeah. One of the projects that I'm like proud to be part of is the Future Me Future Youth Conference that we host annually, and it's basically a chance for young people to have a forum to discuss like issues that matter to them, and also connect them with park employers, and also share about the different opportunities that's available on the park, and just connect to them with the right people to help them with their like careers and goals. And yeah. I'll say how Elevate sort of helps shape like the area is like we've been able to sort of consult on a lot of the projects that happen around the area and a lot of the developments. One of them being like the Good Growth Hub, where it's basically a hub for young people to learn about the different creative industry opportunities as well. And also worked on a project called Shift, where we help them with their sort of business plan and also marketing and branding as well. And that's the innovation district where they sort of help startups sort of tackle social issues and also climate change as well. Yeah. The young people that make up the board is young people from the 4 growth boroughs. So young people from Hackney, Newham, Wapping Forest, and Tower Hamlets, and we all sort of bring our lived experience and different perspectives. So it's been very nice to see different people's insights and takes on different discussions that we have. So we get outside our own bubble by hearing the thoughts of other young people from different parts of East London. I feel like it's a good support system where you meet a lot of other young people that are aligned with your values and want to make change in their local areas as well. So how I heard about how I joined Elevate was through I was already a part of a program run by Good Growth Hub. It was called it was this Future Startup Founder Now, and I was one of the among the winners. And then so when you're on that program, they sort of share the opportunities, and I saw the opportunity to join Elevate, but at the time it was called Legacy Youth Board, and I applied for it, and we went through a recruitment process. So there was an online assessment center, and also the interview process, and then eventually I was among those that were shortlisted, and and it's been great so far. And I'll say the opportunity has been great in terms of my own personal development and developing myself as a leader and a young person that wants to sort of make change in the area. And so we've partnered with Spirit of 2012, and they've given us funding, and the funding is part of the London Legacy 2012 project. It's about sort of empowering young people and hearing their thoughts of what legacy means to them, and hearing about how the 2012 games sort of impacted them. and also using the fund to sort of help them sort of capitalize some of the ideas that they want to make, and also help them achieve their aspirations as well. And so we, through that project, we started the Elevate Fund, and it's co-designed by the young people on the Elevate board. And we are giving out funding for we have 3 different tiers. So there's the Young People's Award, and that's just to help young people with their personal and professional development goals, whether they need equipment or money to purchase a course as well. And that's just pretty much to help support them in terms of on that aspect. We also have the Catalyst for Change grant, and that is to sort of help sort of kickstart people that have sort of ideas or solutions that they want to create. Let's say if they have if there's a community problem, that sort of funding helps them sort of start a project. And yeah. And so then there's the last one, which is the Breakthrough grant, which is from 5K to 15K. And that is to sort of help youth-invested organizations and community projects to sort of scale what they're already doing, and just sort of amplify and sort of expand the work that they're already doing, and help them sort of tackle the issues that they're currently doing, whether it's with young people, community, employment, or we hope that the grantees that are awarded the funding to sort of be able to use the funding to sort of help them achieve the goals that they want to achieve, but also use what the community or support systems that we've created to sort of to create a way for them to collaborate with other projects as well. And so we can just sort of create an ecosystem that sort of help mutually benefit everyone, and so we can just sort of maximize the impact that we can make for the community as well.